Hey guys, welcome back. No East Trade, and let's talk about this female Silver Surfer. Oh, what you thought I wasn't gonna talk about it? Of course, I was gonna talk about it because it's stupid. It is the dumbest idea ever. So, not only is it stupid, but the CGI looks terrible compared to 2007. Why in the world are we getting 2007 Silver Surfer looks better than 2025 Silver Surfer? And Julia Carpenter do not have the presence, the menacing presence to be the Silver Surfer. Like you're supposed to be a commanding voice, and on top of that, what is that? It looks like two dots are sticking out of her. Look, Hollywood, I'm about sick of this. We're diversity and inclusion into this nonsense, body positivity or whatever. I'm sick of these women not having no kind of body or presence about themselves. Put a push-up bra on or something. The CGI you could have easily exfoliate her body. Like her should be small. She should have an hourglass shape. She should have a behind. She should have big boobs. I'm not talking about like no gigantic ones. Now, if you want to, that's fine. But like some at least B cups or something like that, or C cups. Between B and C, these dots that are on her looks awful. And again, you can't even really see the details, and there's no detail, and there's no presence. She doesn't have the body to be Silver Surfer, and we already know the only reason why they did this for diversity and inclusion. And before anybody come over here and be like, "Oh, but Trey, in in this one panel, in this one comic, all was um Silver Surfer." Yes, in Earth X, she was Silver Surfer, and what in that same issue that she was introduced as Silver Surfer, she died. She didn't stay Silver Surfer that long. And that was in an alternate reality. And on top of that, if we really want to talk about Silver Surfer, because there's another one that they try to pull up. The character that you guys are talking about is Juno. Now Juno is from Earth 829, right? Now Earth 829, I believe, right? So she's a Silver Surfer. Her name is the daughter of Mathis and the granddaughter of the legendary Hercules. So once again, anybody who trying to be like, oh, Hercules is into men, no, he's never been into men. That's some nonsense they wanted to do, and then they think that we're supposed to be accepting of that kind of stuff. It's disrespectful to make a legendary hero like Hercules from the Greek mythology LGBT just because you want to. Okay, I'm not even going. That's another conversation for another thing. Okay, anyway, whatever. She appeared in Hercules: The Twilight of the Gods, #1, June of 2010. So that other photo that you guys are taking, that is from another comic book. That's not even Shala Ball, and Shala Ball has like maybe 53 appearances in the comic books in the main continuity of DC Universe. I mean, not DC Universe, but Marvel Universe. Lord have mercy, I said DC, and watch somebody gonna be like, "Oh, I don't." Oh, please, I misspoke. I misspoke. But anyway, Shala Ball even have that much of a role within Silver Surfer. She stopped appearing in Silver Surfers for a long time anyway. She's not that important. And it's kind of funny how some people were like, well, it happened in the comic books. Yes, one panel. And the other one that y'all are using is not even Shala Ball. Her name is Juno, and she's the granddaughter of Hercules. You get what I'm saying? Who's not even introduced to you right now. So again, all of that nonsense that you guys are talking about is completely stupid because once again, y'all really want to sit up here and try to use that as an arm string for like, oh, the reason why they had to go and find this one instance, this one moment where the Silver Surfer and newsflash with that one, Charlotte Ball was only Silver Surfer because Norman Rad was Silver Surfer in that line. If Norman Rad never became Silver Surfer, she never becomes Silver Surfer. So it's not like this is a separate thing. What should have happened if they really buy that? In order for Shala Ball to be, because she has to be tied to Norman Rad, the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer should have been a combination of both of them. And what I mean is, I'm talking about a 2-for-1, where they can kind of morph and shift, but they're two separate beings who can put their bodies together when they need to or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So that can have like this rotation. Like, could you imagine if she was like, I have come to Earth, and then she says, we are here to witness the destruction of Earth. You know what I'm saying? So you have a shift in between both of them. You get what I'm saying? Because their love so strong for each other that they merge themselves together, but they can kind of separate themselves as well if they need to. That's what could have happened. And again, another character, if you really wanted to go with the only female hero of Galactus in the main continuity, her name is Nova. She is Frankie Reyes. She is the daughter of the created the original Human Torch, Jimmy Hancock. Now, this isn't human. This isn't Johnny Storm. This is an android who has the ability of the Human Torch back in the day, and her father was the one who created the original Human Torch with some chemicals or whatever, and then he put some of those chemicals on her, but her memory and remember all that stuff. So when she came in contact with Johnny Storm, it activated her powers. You get what I'm saying? And when Galactus came back again, in order to protect the Earth, Frankie Reyes, she decided to sacrifice herself to become the new herald of Galactus and lead Galactus away from Earth, to feed on another planet. That's what you should have done if you really wanted to go with a female herald. Like it's not that hard. You see how if I can come up with it, how come you guys can't come up with it? Why the hell do I have to keep talking about this stupid MCU dumb decisions? Who claimed it out, and one person was like, I don't because I think Jackson Caspian, I think he did some like concept art for the MCU and showed his version of the Silver Surfer, and then showed the other version of the Silver Surfer, the new one from the Missteps, and he was like, Marvel Studios, y'all got some explaining to do. And then people were in the comments like, I don't see the difference. I don't see any difference. It's the same thing. So what are you complaining about? Really, come on. There is a whole lot. There's a lot of details. I could show you, but at this point, I really don't. I really don't. Just look up Jackson Scaprian on if you really want to see that or whatever. But the thing about it is, I've given you the breakdown on this stuff. This stuff looks terrible. Get some real fucking women. Get some beautiful women. Not no androgynous, not no trans, not no skinny bitch who ain't went through puberty. I want a woman that you could be like hubba hubba at this point, because this is getting ridiculous. These are supposed to be superheroes, right? Get attractive people. Stop trying to get rid of the male gaze. Stop trying to get rid of the male power fantasy. Stop trying to get rid of the feminine fantasy or whatever with these characters. I want my heroes and villains be impressive. I want them to be menacing. I want them to be inspirational. I want them to be hopeful. I want these characters to look appealing. This shit right here is not appealing. Why the hell would I want to go and see two little dots on a woman's body covered in metallic, lazy metallic? Either that shit looked like it belonged to T2, and T2 looks better, which is crazy to even say that. Like how did we digress as a society in CGI? You get what I'm saying? Because Marvel has been overworking these CGI. We know that for a fact. But this is just pathetic. Y'all was trying so hard to virtue signal and be like, oh, female Silver Surfer or whatever and stuff like that, that you came up with this lame ass CGI version of a female Silver Surfer that nobody asks you, that's not appealing, that's not attractive. Like, this bitch ain't selling toys. I'm just being honest. You get mad all you want to. The truth is in the pudding. I remember when they did the Silver Surfer toys for Fantastic Four, Rise of Silver Surfer, and I remember they also did the Marvel Legend one. Do you know how hard it is to find a Silver Surfer action figure back in the day? And I don't even know if they even still make Silver Surfer action figures, but I begged my mom, and I used to see one time I saw it in the store, and I really wanted to. She said no. She said next time or whatever, and that next time never came around, and that Silver Surfer was gone. Oh my god, I wanted that Silver Surfer so bad. Wait, that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that we got this lazy ass Silver Surfer thing going on here. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, what am I supposed to do with this shit? It's ugly. Look, she's ugly. Look at this. Look at this. There is no feminine shape going on really here at all. This masculine. Look at his. Look at that. You can see his you can see his pectorals. You can see his abs. You can see the indentions right here. You can see the outlining of the rib cage right here. You can see the line veins for his thing. Like, you look at the detail they made sure they put into it, and then look at this. Look at this still shot 2007, 2025. Why does this look better than the 2025 one? That doesn't make sense, y'all. Y'all can't keep giving excuses. And people are trying to be like, oh, it's no big deal. No, it is a big deal because Norm Rad for 60 goddamn years has been the Silver Surfer. No one else has been the Silver Surfer. There is no other Silver Surfer in the comic books at all, unless we're talking about alternate universes. And again, I already broke down that. You get what I mean? So no, this doesn't make sense. Hell, this would have been better if y'all went with the ultimate version. Where nope, never mind. That wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked. Actually, yes. Actually, the ultimate version, the Galactus, Galactus ran to the Silver Surfer. They call him the Silver Searcher in the Ultimate Universe. So he doesn't have any ties to Galactus, and because Galactus ran into the Silver Searcher, he created heralds called the Silvermen, and the Silvermen are like these liquid um kind of like the android like characters. They are similar to the Silver Surfer, and I mean, well, Silver Searcher, and they have these metallic wings that can shoot out, kind of like Archangel or whatever. That would have been a little bit more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Then you could have, you know what I mean? Like, you could have even brought in a female version of the Silver Men. You get what I'm saying? At least make it different. If you added those spiked silver wings onto the character, that could have been something. You know what I mean? That could have been a little bit more interesting. And then you can have the Silver Searcher actually help the Fantastic Four in this movie. That way you can have Norrin Rad, the Silver Surfer. You can still have the Silver Surfer of Galactus, but you change it to the Silvermen or Silver Women, and then add on the metallic wings to separate themselves. And then Silver Surfer explains that Galactus, he ran into Galactus one time. Galactus wanted him to become his herald. He said, hell no. And I guess Galactus created these duplicates to as the heralds that has the same powers the Silver Searcher, with a little bit more enhancements from Galactus, and that's how we got that. That way you can have it in both ways. I understand some people are going to be confused, but if you look at the Ultimate Universe, you'll see that there's a difference, and there's a reason why I'm saying that. I'm just trying to make it possible because people are talking about this, and then Marvel's upset, trying to call people sexist, racist, misogyny, or whatever. Yeah, fine. I'll be all of that at this point. I'll be all of that because this shit is stupid. It makes no damn sense. It makes no sense that 2007 Silver Surfer looks better than 2025. How did we regress in technology? How did we regress in CGI? Because we have gotten lazy as a society, and I'm tired of people taking up for this shit. This shit is terrible. This shit is awful. This shit is garbage. Garbage on garbage on garbage on garbage on garbage. It is okay to say that. Let's stop sugarcoating crap with everybody, okay? Because this shit is terrible. No matter how you want to put it, this looks awful. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later, everybody. Peace out.